Now, it won't be long before the holidays, and now's the time when people might feel sluggish and think about getting in shape. Some consider doing a detox, but is this really a thing, and can it help? Well, Dr. Frances Pitzilis is here with the answers. Good morning, Dr. Frances.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
This is interesting, and I've got lots of things to grill you about because you hear so much talk about detox. Health practitioners discuss it. What is actually meant by the term detoxification?
Now, it really is a general term to say we're taking the poison out. So if you're a toxicologist, you're talking about any sort of poison, an environmental poison, pesticides, etc., fungicides or heavy metals. So it's a real term, you're taking that poison out. But a lot of health practitioners talk about liver and gut detoxification, and in fact that is also, particularly when they talk about liver detoxification, a real biochemical term that refers to the processes that the liver goes through to help you to actually be healthy. So what actually happens is that anything that you eat, are exposed to, or you make inside your body is fat soluble and it gets stored in the body. But in order for you to get it through to water soluble so that you can get rid of it, you've got to take it through a process that has a phase 1 and a phase 2. You can't just do it in one go because oil and water don't mix. So the problem with that is that if you've got a really good phase 1 and you make an intermediate molecule that could be bad for you or nasty, and you don't have a good phase 2 working very well, you'll accumulate bad stuff.
Right.
Right, and then you can't get it through to the neutral molecule that you can sweat out or pee out or poo out.
Okay. So what's phase 1 to phase 2?
Phase
Where's
1
it
to
all
phase
happening?
2. Right, now phase 1,
yeah.
Doctors know about that because they know that that's the P450 enzymes that deal with drugs.
Okay.
So our body has to metabolise those drugs and take them through to other products and then neutralise them. Now, the same thing happens for any bad thing that's in your body. Now, if you're deficient or have a bad lifestyle, you're not going to do that very well. So a lot of poisons and bad things are stored in your fat, and you're not going to lose your fat.
Right, so this is my next question. Okay, so can detoxifying help you lose weight
Yes,
then?
because you're then moving these things through.
And out
the
through
other
the
end.
right, okay.
End, so the end,
With the fat? Or does it just help get...
Well, you've got to detoxify before the fat can go away.
Okay.
You see?
So how do you actually detox? How do you do it?
Well, you start off by thinking about your environment. Look at all the chemicals in your household. What are you putting on your body? Go organic if you can, or as often as you can, or better still, grow it yourself. Think about your diet, avoid sugar.
I don't think we should grow our own. I wouldn't eat very much, right? We're not good gardeners. Okay.
And lots of green vegetables. Green smoothies are very good for energy. Avoid anything that you don't like. Now, when it comes to what should you take, you definitely need to take vitamin C, a good multivitamin, because a good multi's got B vitamins and selenium, and you need those sorts of things, and fish oil. And then correct imbalances like zinc and magnesium, and check with your doctor your vitamin D and your B12 and your iron and your folic acid.
Okay, so I've got a question. This is the question.
Yes.
What about alcohol and coffee?
Yes, now guess what? Alcohol and coffee in susceptible people speed up phase 1.
So what does that mean?
That means you can get a backlog of bad molecules that phase 2 isn't catching up with.
So what you're going to say is we should maybe reduce the alcohol in coffee?
Well, some people can have as much coffee as they want, but there are some people genetically who can only have 2.
Right.
So I don't agree with people who say, completely stop coffee, because people get headaches if they completely stop coffee. This is why some people do a wham-bam detox and end up feeling really unwell.
I've done that.
So there's that. Alcohol, really you should have none, but really cut it down because it does put pressure on your liver.
What about the kits that you get, the detox kits that you see sold often? Are they actually useful?
Well, I think they might be useful for people who don't know where to start and want to start somewhere. And if they like the easy way, that they can do that. And then, but I would prefer people to start off and make it a general lifestyle habit to do all the right things with your diet and your exercise and your sauna and sweating and all that sort of thing.
It's not a quick fix, is it? You do 5 days cleanse and then you eat all the same rubbish and drink the coffee and the alcohol. You're just going back to square one, aren't you?
You'll stay fat, sick and tired if you don't do this as an ongoing thing.
So, because our liver should be functioning at its optimum level all the time, shouldn't it? Which means we need to be eating the right things and drinking the right things all the time.
And your gut flora with it, so probiotics are quite useful because the gut also helps.
Lots of water.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Okay,
Thank you so much, Dr. Frances. Oh, she's got so much great advice. And if you have any concerns or questions from our discussion today, please consult your own health professional.